Are we live? We are live. Hi. I got in a minute or two later than I planned on today because I just came from work and I don't normally work regular hours, so it's hard for me to say something like I had to work a double because I'm a marketing writer. So I don't get hours, I get assigned a certain number of pieces to write. Uh, but I worked a double. Today I had twice as much word count as I usually try to schedule, um, because work has not been as consistent as I would like. And there was a lot available this week, and cutoff date was today. Anything I finished by the end of the day today would go on the upcoming payment that is soonest, and anything that I turn in later in this week goes on the one that comes in a couple weeks after that. So it was a big day for me. I'm a little spacey and fried, but we're gonna play some Terraria, and I've got my goals down in the description. So let's hang out and chat a little bit. And if you're watching this on replay, you can just sort of zone out and see what I got done. I have noticed that even when there's not a lot of people in chat on the day that I'm making content, there are a fair number of people that are coming in and watching for a pretty long time when it's up as a video on demand. So I'm happy to have y'all, no matter when you watch this. And yeah, let's get to work. See, I have what I need to make some worm food right there. So it's really just a matter of grabbing the tools that I need and heading out to the remote sites so that we can construct some pylons. And we're going to use grave ribs and all that. And let's see, what do I have for torch options? We'll use some mushroom torches, just for good measure. Oh, what was that about? Holy crap. The computer just gave me a little burp like it does sometimes when, see, I want the Eater of Souls banner. And let's just take a couple decorative dungeon banners along, because I was doing the dungeon yesterday. We'll pretty things up a little bit at the new site. Okay, what was I saying? Long day. Yeah, it's just gonna be like that today. I'm gonna be spaced out. It might be fun. It might be funny. I might be acting stoned, but this is actually the opposite because I have had to be busy all day. So I have been having pain management medications, but I have not been having anything recreational. Okay, I picked up some new weapons in the dungeon. So we're trying out a semi-mage build here. I still have the shark, the mini shark for taking down bosses because it's easy to burn through a ton of mana. But I got this nifty homing magic missile thing that's proving to just be just perfect um, for knocking out these overworld baddies. It takes them out in a hit or two. I don't really have to aim that hard. It fires quick. And the mana cost is just at the point where if I'm always killing enemies in a hit or two, I'm never going to have to worry about running low. But I can exhaust it pretty fast with a boss. And even if I were to have a potion, it would be a bit much, I think. Oh, I didn't get myself bewitched, but you know what? That's okay. We're not going to fight a boss. I got a bewitching station, which means that I am now set up for success when I fight bosses because I can go and get myself the ability to have a second summon, second minion. And that's pretty neat. So yeah, anyway, um, if anybody watching this is in need of any content marketing solutions, I currently have some open spots on my client roster, and I am very good at writing blogs that are about realistic and well-informed use cases for products. I don't do scammy crap. Um, like if I do skincare, it's skincare that's based on stuff I can find clinical research for. If I'm doing auto parts, I am writing for the guy who wants to get performance out of a drag vehicle, and he's my first priority, which is why it works well for your brand. So, keep that in mind. My email is on the channel description, and I am available for up to 3,000 words per week um, to clients at this point. Probably, if it's a weekly client, I can only take one like that. But if you only need me 1 week a month, I can take up to 3. There's 1 week every month where I'm just a little less productive than normal, so it helps if I have less on. I'm sure the girls get it. I'm not using a gills potion specifically because I'm not going to be down here that long. And I have enough health, but it doesn't matter if I lose a heart or 2. Okay, so first things first, we need to take down these palm trees, and then we need to find us a spot where I'm going to go ahead and build a beach duplex away from my fishing shack a little ways. Not too far away, maybe even attached to it through a triple wall, but not part of it. And then last, we're going to expand my fishing shack just a little bit. I am looking to create sort of an enclosure where I can fish at night without having to worry so much about dealing with spawns. 2 summons helps. Spawns not being able to reach me while I drop a line in the ocean would help more. So we're going to do that. I do love that palm trees regenerate even if I don't drop an angle. Alright, there we go. I have my net on me? No, I do not have my net on me. Okay. Oh, hey, I got black ink. That's the first time I've picked that one up this game. Okay. So first things first, I am going to start by somewhat sharing the wall with the structure I've already got, because that's just, like, useful. Okay. Bring that up here. Bring it up another level. Oop. I don't want that quite there. Oh. I keep forgetting that even though it's wood you placed, you use the pickaxe and not the regular axe to dislodge those. Seems a little weird to me, but I'll go with it for the sake of the story, because somebody decided it was going to be that way. Okay, so first things first. That should be more than long enough. Yeah. I'm feeling playful today, but like in a spacey, this might not be completely healthy kind of way. I need to be careful there, but I have an idea. So What I'm going to do is I'm going to have this one actually be a tunnel out base. Eventually, I'll give them some more headroom. But I'm going to have the pylon in between the two apartments. And then I'm going to go ahead and make a drop-down tunnel that leads to both my shack and the outside world. That is how we're going to work that to help minimize intrusions. There we go. And then let's see. Right about there. And right about there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we'll go a little further over. Let's see how many does this one have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Whoo! Yeah, you know what? We'll see if this works. I think that's enough to work, but we'll see if this works. I think it has enough tiles. We'll start with a workbench, so I can make the other stuff I need. And then go home the door. 2 of those. There we go. Sweet. That is a start. And then, since these are full-time apartments and not fishy shacks, we will finish them out with a brick accent wall and be both stylish and sturdy against zombie incursions. The implication here should be that in the third dimension there's a whole structural edifice of brick, and what you're seeing for the palm is mostly the interior. I can't really do that whole artistic vision in this side cut 2-dimensional presentation, but I'm going to do my best. Okay, let's keep this going. God, my computer was giving me some weird burps as I was setting the stream up. First, Terraria tried to tell me it couldn't find my graphics card, even though the streaming software could find it. Then when I got Terraria working, the streaming software was telling me that it couldn't find my microphone on the earbuds that I use until I rebooted it like 4 times. I have no idea what the deal was. I just stopped the program and restarted it because I was getting sound through Terraria until it finally recognized my microphone and not just, you know, my, whatchamacallit. Oh crap. This is what it's like. This this is having an unreliable brain. It's not torture every day, and it's not being slow every day. I write professional length blogs, 5 of them daily, with research. That you don't do that much a day if your peak is slow. But the brain damage is very visible when I'm off peak. And so that's how y'all are going to see me today. But that's part of the reason I do this. This is good for the brain. It is low pressure, it is low stress, and it is fun, and it is still thinking and creating and solving problems in ways that help me keep what I have for longer and use it a little more every day. And that's what I work with. How did a seashell get down here? I've just excavated this place. Y'all. I love that little zebrafish that I found. That's really cute. Okay. That sucks. Okay. I'm gonna do some nifty aesthetic stuff with the roof when it gets light again, but I want to be able to see what I'm doing here. Really love that. I will open that back up when I'm ready, but for right now, I just don't want them getting in. Okay. Let's break up the back wall, prevent spawns. And then it is time to open up path into my existing fishing hole. There we go. Platform time. And that's step one right there. That piggy bank replica is sitting on top of the workbench for good reason. I didn't realize I had the materials for a fireplace on hand. That's nifty. Don't necessarily need it here. Okay, let's get fancy with it. There we go. Do a little extra special with the lighting. Oh, okay. That will be useful to know later, but I'm not going to right this second. Just to round out my lighting while I work. Yeah, I'm going to be building an antechamber here with a lead door. Okay. First of all, I need to take a minute with my browser window that y'all can't see. And I need to go ahead and check out who likes the ocean biome best. I mean, I know it's probably going to be the angler, but I don't know who the angler likes. And I don't have anybody in chat to look it up for me and yell answers at me and tell me what to do. So if y'all are going to watch this after the fact instead of showing up to boss me around, then I'm going to look stuff up while I chatter at you while the game is paused. That's just how this works. If you don't want the game to wind up paused, then you come and order me around while I'm here. Yeah? Okay. Angler's the only one that actually likes this biome that I have, but who does the angler like? Demolitionist doesn't hate it out here, does he? Ah, he does hate it out here. The angler's kind of a douchebag that way, isn't he? Party girl, though. And party girl does not dislike or hate the ocean. Sorry, party girl. This is temporary. I promise I will build you a good party pad that you'll really enjoy when you get back home. It's just until I can get the stylist out here. Or somebody else. We gotta keep Matty happy because he's a bit of a dick otherwise. So, you know. He's a bit of a dick either way, but that's Matty. Oof, I don't have a ton of that left. Oop. I can offload that and that. And probably go and do that with that. Won't be getting any more of those for a little bit. Probably not any more of those for a little while. Easy enough to stack them if I'm wrong. I just need a little pressure alleviating on the inventory here, yeah? I don't know why I brought those mushroom torches. I had an idea and then I forgot what the idea was. Welcome to my brain. It's funny, I can remember when it worked better than this, but I can't do anything about the way it works. It's a little frustrating. I'm gonna give you just a minute, man. We'll talk like after 5. A temporary spot, but I like it where I can see it. All my personal decor will be getting moved very shortly. Thought I had more palmwood wall. I guess I was wrong. I definitely do have more palmwood to work with, though. Do a quick sort to get the stuff out. And we are ready to go back and decorate. Yeah, I'm gonna wait to unload that till later. Alright, she should be out there now. Alrighty. I really like this zapper, just as a way of cleaning up the trash. Alright, Destiny, whenever you want to show. I'm looking to buy a Pylon, and you're the one who has to sell it to me. Till then, we're gonna go to work on my part of the So gotta be real careful over here. I don't want to let the ocean encroach. Well, actually, that's not a great use of palm. We want something that will be a bulwark if the weather's or if the water line starts to come up for real, for real. Let's go for structural stability, people. And you can always have a little dock. You can always have a dock. Here's the real kicker. Give yourself a little headspace for casting. There we go. That should be good enough. There we go. Yeah, it's gonna look wonky from the outside for a little bit, but it's gonna do the job, and I'm gonna make it look better as time goes on here. This is just the first step. Oh, I need to set that down. There we go. Now let's make some more wood walls. We'll place what we've got and see what we need after that. I don't want to overdo it. But yeah, we're basically setting a palm shack that hangs out over into the ocean on top of the brickwork structure for my little beachside apartment house there. I'm going to build to suit the functional need first. Ooh. Alrighty. That is not looking too bad. Go ahead and throw this platform out while we work. I'm long term going to want to support you, that's for sure. Yep. That's as much as I can do until I can warp over and get some more palm at the other side of the world. And Party Girl likes to take herself a sweet amount of time respawning. It's one of the drawbacks to her. So, we'll go home again. I'm just gonna put the banners back. I'll worry about decorating that freaking place later. Well, I do still have some fun with there, dang it. I'm feeling incredibly not bright right now. I need to remember it's been a long day and anybody would be fried and anybody would get full of it fried. It's not always the thing. I don't need it to always be the thing. Very not obsess about it and make it the thing. Funny thing about a bad brain is it likes to undermine you and tell you stuff that is absolutely not helpful in the slightest. And today, I do not have to worry about PTSD, which is a good thing and a good day. But confusion is a completely other matter. I wanted a red door. I can do a red door. Brain is doing the red door. You know what? No, let's do a stone door. I kind of dig that for the beach place. Oh. South brain. It's not that there's any one bad thought hitting me or anything freaky deaky like that. It's just that my brain wants to take a poop. It wants me to just stare at the wall and stop trying to do stuff. And I'm not ready to write off the rest of my day like that right now. I really would like to play the game instead. But focusing through what my brain is trying to do with me is not the easiest task in the world with the way I'm being right now. And Party Girl, how did you despawn from here and not respawn from there? Girl. Only got a 2% chance of spawning, really. Shows sometimes. It's fine though. We're gonna go work on the next pylon while we wait for her to show up out in the ocean. Might be wondering what the next pylon is if I'm running towards another ocean and we did an ocean. See, this is the part where it gets fun. I'm gonna move the desert pylon. And then I'm gonna extend the desert and snow biome toward each other. And I'm gonna put the snow pylon right at the edge between them. And then I'm going to extend the ocean biome until it is also a desert biome, and or expand the desert biome side. See, my whole corruption management strategy over here is going to be pretty simple. It's going to be, let's just have more desert for a while. I'll have to build a bulwark before, you know, the total end of regular mode and beginning of hard mode. But for now, this will reduce the total corruption in the world. And once I see cactuses and not palm trees, then we'll be in business. Oh, intentional biome management here. You know what? Slimy, come out. Thank you, Slimerton. Yeah, I have no idea how long I'm gonna need to go out here before it turns into desert. Nice. Okay, so first of all, I need some light sources and a buff. Okay. Yeah, this is what I was worried about. This might wind up being a bigger project than I had hoped. There we go. I know I could take a potion that would suppress a lot of this, but I'm gonna have so much coin. It's worth a little bit of annoyance. Plus, I am going to be looking at summoning that boss a few times, so once I get my Wormy Boy arena built, which the more I look at it, the more it's not going to be this stream, we're going to be working on biome extension and pylons, I think the whole night, because I'm going to get tired, and then stop at some point in the relatively foreseeable future. I don't think it's right this minute, but I don't think I'm going to go past 2 hours tonight. Might not go much past 1:30 actually. But I'm playing it by ear and seeing how long I feel up to it. Hey, hey! Yeah, I'm going to be doing it regularly at 6 p.m. my time now. I decided that's going to be an every weekday thing, and then on the weekends I'm playing it by ear. We'll see what my plans look like offline. Ah! But yeah, I am doing a little biome extension. I'm trying to extend one of the oceans far enough that I get some desert biome at the end of it, so that way I can have the desert pylon on one ocean and the ocean pylon on the other. Because right now, my main desert is sitting right next to my snow biome, is sitting right next to an ocean biome. It doesn't make sense to put all those pylons end to end in a small world. And I am on the smallest size map. So we're just gonna go ahead and keep expanding the desert, or expanding the beach until I get desert. And it helps that it's taking out some corruption and sealing it off. Woo! Ah, there we go. Come on. Yesterday I was in the dungeon and I picked up a yo-yo that's so powerful I was tempted to switch to a new weapon to start playing with it. 58 damage. I've not seen that, and it's the most powerful weapon I've seen so far. I mean, I'm usually using the mini shark. This magic missile hits for 35. And I've got the beekeeper, which is good for 32 per hit, plus the bees. But 58's on another level pretty hard, though. That's just wild. Okay. I'm gonna need to be able to see better and also have the energy for some blasting before that's gonna be really good. So let's slug another one of my never-ending recall potions. And let's go see if Party Girl had a chance to spawn yet. Yeah, the game plan is I'm gonna make one desert near the corrupt desert meet the snow biome, and then put the snow pylon right next to the desert. And then I'm gonna have the ocean pylon over here. And then on the other side, I'll have the desert pylon near the edge of the map on the other side of the corruption. And I will have the jungle pylon on the near side of the corruption. There she is! Oh, she's not pylon happy though, is she? Okay. Maybe she just can't sell pylons. You know what I'm gonna do though? I'm gonna put two who really love each other over here. And we'll give them a chance to respawn. And then we'll talk to that arms dealer. Yeah, and then below that it's gonna need to be a beam. Or a background piece. Yeah, no, I have the means to create something that looks like a beam. Forgot about that. There we go. Stone foundation. There we go. There we go. Oh, hey, I got the last of the Ancient Shadows set. Awesome. And now I'm outfitted for some real fast movement speed and a high crit hit. That's awesome. Yeah, there we go. All three of them dropped out of the corruption. I'm now officially wearing something better than gold armor or platinum. That is fantastic. I love it. I love it. Okay. Let's test drive this bad girl. Just gonna throw out a couple casts to make sure she's working the way I want it. Not gonna make a whole thing out of it. Okay, so I do not have the biggest love for the way that's working out. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the regen cycle there. Nope. Um, Pretty much, yeah. Eventually, I'm not trying to do them all at once, but for right now, I'm trying to get the desert changed over to the other side of the world, and then the snow pylon deployed into the spot that I want it near where, not on top of, but near where the desert's at now. But first, I'm building myself a little zombie-proof fishing shack as part of my ocean pylon setup. Alrighty, I need my hammer back out for a second. I had a really long day at work, so I'm prioritizing the relaxing parts of the game tonight. Like, I started work at like 9:30 this morning and finished right before I signed on today, so I'm a little bit fried. Alright, I want to support beam right about there. Building my boathouse. I got a bunch of really good drops yesterday. I got the beekeeper. I got myself that the bee mount that flies. So the rocket boots that I had didn't even really get used because I immediately got a mount for the mount slot that can fly. It was really pretty nice. And then I picked up the beekeeper. I got a better version of the bee gun than the first one, which I'm not really planning on using it a lot, but it's fun to have. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't do this if I didn't like it. Oh. Yeah, I've always been in communication, usually in writing, but at the beginning of my career, like my degree is in writing, but also in theater. So it's always been a general communication interest for me. And I was always involved in acting and stage managing and directing while I was writing plays. And I missed that when I started writing blogs and when I wrote professional fiction for a little while. So YouTube videos are a good way to sort of get the social performance, the public performance thing going on again. I don't really have the stamina to be able to handle like play rehearsals the way I used to. But like this or podcasting are the two most accessible ways for me to get that itch scratched. I wouldn't mind doing podcasting, but I'd need to find someone to do it with because I can't handle the writing on the scripts every single episode. I wouldn't even be able to write a whole episode on my own. It would be best if I was like the co-host that asked questions and someone else did the main host duties. But I'd like to. And until then, I'm going to do this because I get the communication itch scratched. Lets me use some of the old school skill set again. Alright, I need to go away before you're going to respawn. Let's put some stuff away. Oh, and I did still have palmwood walls. Quick stat. Alright. Get that opened up. Oh, I got another ancient shadow helmet to sell. Oh, and I do have some palmwood left in addition to the wood wall. I just needed to get organized around things. Alright, let's toss some stuff. putting that aside for when I'm doing armor stands in a bit. And what else do I have that I don't necessarily need right this second? Okay, let's get the Devourer banner taken care of. And let's get the fishy put away. Yeah, that's good for now. What time is it? Okay. Let's see about heading back out there and see what we can see. Pylon placement's a little more involved than I expected it to be. But with how powerful warping around the world is, that's kind of not that surprising. I am on top of doing the big wormy fairly soon and farming all the bosses other than the wall of flesh for a little bit before I fight it. I'm gonna do a lot of hard mode prep. I plan on essentially grid separating the biomes, creating what would have been the expressway and elevator system before we had warp pylons. And essentially that's going to make it so that wherever the Hallow and the underground corruption spawn on me, they're going to have some containment around them. They might damage the containment on the way in, but it's easy to find and replace damaged containment, and it still doesn't have a chance to spread that much. So that's what I'm thinking there. But I'm trying for an all achievements run on this, so one of the things I'm going to need to do is completely eliminate the corruption from the world. Like, not just control it, but completely wipe it out. Are you not happy? You're happy, but you apparently don't want to sell me a pile. Wonderful. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna wait till I have the stylist or somebody else that try that out. Or hold on a sec. Let me see here. Okay. Yeah, I might not be able to mix and match to get somebody out here with the current lineup of NPCs I've got, which would be annoying. Alright, deep breaths, girl. It's okay. Let your brain work it out. There we go. So part of having a bit of a bad brain is my speech gets unreliable as I get there's a chance, small chance, but a chance that if I stay on stream too long after I start to feel light, that I could just wind up talking word salad garbage and not really knowing I'm doing it. Like in my head, I'll be saying like, okay, this is how I'm gonna build this, and what you might hear is like, this is banana strawberry spaghetti-o. It's just kind of a thing that's happened ever since the last couple head injuries, but it's not too bad. Like, there's worse things that could happen. Go ahead and let me know if that starts to happen, though, so I know it's time to sign off and get some rest. Because, like I said, I probably won't notice. You know what? F you, Marty. I don't like you anyway. You're gonna come out here with the angler, where there's no vendor, until I can find somebody that the angler likes who can sell me a pylon to stick out here. Or some other method of getting that happiness where it needs to be and getting a pylon on somebody. I'm gonna need to do some real digging on that one. Okay. Alrighty. Glass wall. Let's go put a window in that fishing shack I've got going on. Oh, there's a faster way to do this, girl. You're getting brain dead. Okay. Check this out. Let's go see if there's a floating island up here on our way back out. Oh, we're gonna need to touch down in a second. Oh, and there we go. We have found another floating island. Haha. Harpy murder surprise time. Where's my mini shark? I'm gonna red bear in these girls. Got you, got you, got you. Oh, let's right click on the beam up to get rid of it. What's in this chest? Oh, good! My first shiny red balloon. Oh, sweet, and I have the Tinkerer station, so I'll be able to do the balloon in a bottle pretty quickly. Oh, that's awesome. That makes all the back and forth and up and down so far today really, really worth it. I'm gonna go ahead and leave the sky house intact, because I already looted one for furniture, and I've got a sky mill. I've got two sky mills now, actually. And there we are. I found a lucky horseshoe the other day, and that has made my life a lot easier. Okay. I should have been doing this with the glass from the beginning. I think I thought about it and then forgot, but it's hard to tell sometimes. Come on. There we go. Give me a nice big pretty window. Perfecto, perfecto. Okay. Ha, got you. Come on. There you go. There, that's a lot better than having everything be dark. And it's got a better boathouse look to it this way, too. May as well make it pretty if I'm going to make it anything. And that's the philosophy I'm working on here. And there we go. My fishing den slash palmwood boathouse. Perfect size! Oh, that was a perfect estimate. I am so happy with this. I've got some work to do on the exterior, but this was just the right interior size. It's fantastic. Oh, I'm back down to zero. I need to get into my piggy bank if I want to keep fishing. Journeyman bait. And I do not want to keep fishing at this point. I'm going to hang some art in my boathouse, though. And for right now, we're going to throw up a couple torches for additional light. There we go. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it for the aesthetic. It's not like I've got a time limit on my play, you know? I'm going to be doing this all season. I'll be keeping up with Terraria for at least my spring lineup, and then we'll see whether I feel like continuing to play it come June. But I am going to start trading it off pretty soon. Stardew Valley is about to drop a release that adds some new content and a new farm type, and I am very much intending to play that. So that should be coming out Monday if there's no release delays. And once that happens, I'm going to go every other day between this and Stardew Valley on my 6 p.m. stream. So 1 week I'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday Terraria, Tuesday, Thursday Stardew, and then the next week it'll be flopped so that way there's even playtime on both games, because I really love them both. And I've been wanting to do Stardew Valley to perfection for a while, but I've never stuck with it quite. So now we're going to do that. Okay, I will probably clean that up and make it look even better as the palm trees regrow and I have more wood to work with. But I don't want to get the hammer out too much today, because this is really achieving most of what I want to have. You gotta figure out what's up with that pylon. But I'm really happy with that boathouse. It's a good look there. So let's quick stack it. Visit to Tinkerer. Is that everything I need? No, I don't think it is. Oh, there it is. Cloud in a balloon. Not balloon in a bottle. That's the first on my way to the bundle of balloons. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Okay. Let's put some stuff away. Okay. Yeah, I'll want that if I'm ready to go. Oh, you know what? I do actually still need my gray brick and my brick background if I'm ready to go. It's okay. Your brain's gonna kick, just let it kick. Okay. There we go. All right, y'all. We're gonna start tomorrow by building the arena and going to fight the boss. But today, I need to call it a day. My health challenges are starting to kick because I worked a little harder than I should have. So I hope y'all are feeling well. I am gonna get some rest, and tomorrow's a day of recording and editing my pre-records. So I will see you around 6, and who knows?